Hi guys, and welcome back to class. This will be the second hour of teaching today, and we will be doing a speaking class for this hour. I will present you different quotations, and you guys will discuss or debate them, what you think they mean, and or what they mean to you. So if you have a reservation or if you're a premium member, right now is the time to get in. If you are not a premium member or you don't have any reservations right now, you will need to wait a few moments to get in until you see the green Join Class button in the upper right-hand corner. When you see this, join, and we'll be in a Google Hangout, and from there we will have class. If you are new, you can close verbling.com during the class. It makes an echo. So make sure you have your headphones and that you are ready to speak up in class. This will be a good class for everyone, maybe who is intermediate or more advanced, to practice their conversation skills and also their critical thinking skills as we go through. So I will give you a few moments to join in the class. When you join, sometimes your microphone is automatically on mute. You can fix these settings. If you look above the Verbling chat box on the right-hand side of the screen, you should see a small picture of a microphone or a camera, and you can change the settings on that. Also, I would like to ask, if you do not have a working microphone, coming into class is for people who want to practice speaking and asking questions and commenting in English. So if you don't have a microphone, it might be nice to give somebody else your seat, because you can still watch this class from verbling.com. And if you do not want to speak but still want to listen to the class and participate, no problem. You can still do this by typing into the Verbling chat. If you are watching this class from verbling.com, you can absolutely be hanging out and typing in questions or comments, and we'll be reading your questions and comments throughout the class.
Hi.
All right. Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. Hi again, Omar. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Doan. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Welcome back. Good, thanks. Welcome back to class. Welcome back, Carlos.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too,
Hi,
Kendy.
Kendy.
Great. Hey, Igor. How are you?
Hey, Kendy. I'm doing well. How about you?
Wonderful. Hi. Okay. Servet, welcome back.
Back?
You know, from yesterday.
Hi, Kendy.
Or was
Hi.
it 2 days ago? It was 2 days ago. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Time flies.
Yeah, yesterday was a holiday. Did you celebrate?
Holiday? I have... Oh, yes, for children. No, because
Yeah.
I'm not a children. I'm not a kid. I'm old.
Are you sure?
Too old.
So you didn't celebrate? Did you have to work, or did you have a free day?
I had to study a lot.
Ah, okay, good. That's very good for you. Okay. Well, how are you doing today? Are you doing well?
I'm doing good. Have you scheduled your date with Omar?
No, I already got in trouble. I'm in trouble because I didn't make a class about games. I'll do that. Omar, I'll do it next week, and I'll let you know. Okay.
I'll teach now.
What?
Omar, don't forget to bring some flowers to Candy.
Yeah, Omar. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get in trouble here. Slim, welcome to the class.
Welcome. Hello everybody. Hello Servet. Hello others.
Hey. Where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Tunisia.
Tunisia. Cool. Okay. Are you in Tunisia now?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Welcome to the class. Thanks for being here. Don, welcome. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. And how are you?
Great, thank you. Are you having internet problems?
Yes, and
Okay, I hope this class works out for you because I saw you for a minute and then I didn't see you in my last class. So I hope this works out for you. Okay, welcome.
thank you.
And On, what do you go by? Hi, how are you?
How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good.
Great,
How are
great.
you?
Great, thank you for asking. How would you like me to call you? What do you prefer?
You can call me to Anh. It's okay.
To An.
To
Okay,
Anh. Yeah, to Anh.
great.
Yes,
Cool.
correct.
To An. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Awesome, awesome,
Mhm.
awesome. Good. Well, thanks for joining us. And let's say hi to Manel. Welcome, Manel.
Thank you, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine. And you?
Great. Thanks for asking. And where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Algeria. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. I had a class like this 2 days ago. I will present you with some different quotations. This will be a chance for you guys to discuss, debate, ask questions, whatever you like. Does anyone have any questions for me right now before we start about anything in general or in particular? No. Okay. So let me put up one. Okay. This will be a little bit easy, and I guess I just want to know your opinion. So I'm going to paste a quote into the box. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The Dalai Lama said this. Okay. Does everyone know what purpose means?
Aim.
The aim. Okay, good. Exactly, Igor. Yes. The aim of our lives is to be happy. Like the main goal for all of
Goal,
us
yes.
is to be happy. Was that did you say goal or did you say no?
No, goal.
Yes, goal. Okay, do you guys agree with this? Is this true for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Igor says yes. Doan says yes.
Yes.
Omar says yes. Is there anyone that disagrees? That's the
I
most.
disagree
You disagree, Servet. Why do you disagree?
because it is so self-centered statement to be happy. I think it depends on what you understand from being happy, and while you are being happy, you can hurt other people. We can change it a little bit, but it can be a good statement like life is to make all people happy, or happiness for all people, not just. Basically, it sounds so self-centered statement.
Okay, so is this not true for you then? What is the main purpose? What is the most important thing for you in your life?
I agree, being happy is important, but not. The sentence itself sounds like just so like self-centered. You don't think just I will be happy, and to be happy I will do everything what it requires to be happy. But important thing is to be happy, and at the same time to prepare an environment to make other people also happy.
Okay, so you mentioned self-centered. This is a self-centered philosophy. Does everyone know what self-centered means? Perhaps you can guess, but
On
is there
itself.
anyone that...
On myself.
Yeah, it's all about you. Does anybody not understand self-centered?
Me. I don't know.
Go on, okay. Who can explain self-centered then?
Is when you are the most important thing in the world, something like
When
Okay, I get it.
when you are preoccupied with you oneself, and you don't
Yeah.
care about other people.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Or maybe you care about other people, but you care more about yourself.
Yes.
I don't think
Yes.
so.
Okay, good. So Saravet is saying the purpose of our lives is to be happy, and it's very self-centered. Does anyone agree? Do you guys agree with this?
No.
I disagree with this.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
disagree.
first
Because
Doan, then Carlos, and then Chuan. Doan, you said you don't agree.
Yeah, I don't agree with this idea because everyone have their dependencies on their pet, and end of the pet they are being happy with what they do with, on their dependencies.
Okay. It's a little difficult to hear what you're saying. It sounds a little blurry. Everybody has their own what?
Dependence.
Dependencies
Ah. Okay,
to
everybody
being
has their own
happy.
needs. Everyone has their own needs. Yeah, okay.
Needs.
So everyone
Okay.
has their own needs.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
to be happy.
Okay, so everyone needs to be happy. Everyone, it's a need. You are saying you people need to be happy. Okay.
You know, not needs to be happy.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I don't know how can I explain that. Everyone has their own dependencies to be happy, like help to other people and build some things for himself or herself, or earn money, make them happy, or other things, etc. It's not self-centered. If you have the people, it's not self-centered, and you are
If
being
you
happy
help people.
after end of the helping people.
Okay, good. So Doan is saying when you help people, you become happy. And so if you're helping people with the aim of being happy, then it's not self-centered,
Yeah.
right? Do I understand you correctly? Okay, good. Then Carlos. Thank you, Doan. Carlos, what about you? What do you think?
I think when you are happy, you make other people happy too,
Okay, all right.
because you can spread your happiness in the other person, the other people. But if you are full of hate, you could make unhappy to other people.
Okay, so you are saying if you are happy, you can make others happy because you can share your happiness with others.
Yes,
Yes?
and if you are happy, you treat the other people good. You can help the other people. You can make many good things for other person if you are happy. But
So you can,
if you are unhappy, you usually you could do bad things.
okay. So good, thank you. So if you're happy, you are more likely to do nice things for other people and therefore make other people happy.
Yes.
Okay, so being happy essentially affects others positively, is what you're saying.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm glad I understand you. Thank you. Good job. Tuan, what do you think?
Me?
Yes.
Uh, I think that you're happy only when you make people around you happy, and or not that my bad. You share the feeling with other people, and um, like when you happy, when you have other people, or you do something good, something nice to other people, and you feel satisfied about that, satisfied with that. And mm, yeah, for example, if you do something good for your family because you love them, and uh, uh, even you live far away from them, but you do something good for them, you do something uh, nice that make they proud of you, so that It's just about feeling. When people share the feeling with others, so I
Okay,
think
good.
we cannot happy by it.
Yeah,
You cannot
thank you,
happy by
Tuan.
yourself only.
Okay, so you're saying you can't be happy with yourself, and if you share it with others, it is. I can't type. I can't speak when I'm typing. When you share your happiness with others, it is fulfilling.
I
I think
think
that's what you want to
that
say.
satisfy is called
Yeah, when you, this is, yeah, to fulfill and to satisfy are very, very close in English. But there is a slight difference. Maybe you can be satisfied like you eat. Let's say you're very hungry, right? And you eat, and now you're not hungry. If you just eat, maybe, I don't know, just bread or only rice, it fills your stomach. You're satisfied. But maybe what you really want is like chocolate cake and fruit or something. So you eat what you want and you feel fulfilled. It's a good feeling. Satisfied is just very basic. But when you when you share your happiness with others, your heart can feel full, so you feel fulfilled. So it's very close. I understand what you mean. So it's very fulfilling. Satisfied is just enough, just very basic, just enough. Okay, good. Thank you, Tuan. Slim is giving us some comments in the chat box. Do you care to expand on your comments?
Oh, yes. I think the purpose of the life, I am 100% agree with the servant, but there is a but. Okay, not the purpose is not to be happy. The purpose is to live and survive and make protection of humanity. This is maybe the main purpose. But if we are happy, think about everybody are happy. They will be in a routine, and this routine it's not human. All human. If we ask someone, he's slim, and he will try to say, I want to be fat, or if you ask someone who's black, he will try, I want to be a white person. If it's like something, our difference is complementary. It's not how to say. Uh, uh, Design something problem. We have always to be different, and everybody it's our fuel to see to want change, to be happy, to be sometimes think about if you are always happy, there is no difference. That's it.
So are you so are you saying it would not be nice if you were always happy?
No. You can be nice. The happiness is not to be happy. It's to make other happy. I think it's more than being happy. Maybe maybe you can do something. You are tired and you are very, very weak. But when you see someone smiling after that, you are satisfying. Let's say it's more than being happy.
More than
But
being happy.
but the cosmos of the universe, it's like there is an equilibrium. We are always bad and evil, it's bad, and good persons. That's why it's not the purpose of the life.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing. What do you think, Manel? What do you think about this?
Well, I think that I agree with Surbat, he said that happiness is something like self-centered, because in this world we were born individuals, And I think that after all, we should look after our interests. Like we should make ourselves happy first, and then we can maybe do some nice things to others. To me, it's not just being happy. When you are happy, you must make others happy. I'm happy when I see others happy by themselves, because I don't like. I don't know. I don't like to cheer those people who are already pessimist and who reject to see the good things in life. So it's all about yourself, and each person should make himself happy first, and then try to do something good to the others. I mean,
Okay, thank
we
you.
don't have a lot of time, and we should use that time in improving ourselves first.
Okay, thank you. And that's a really good point, actually. This brings up another point of discussion. Maybe it is self-centered, okay? But what Manel is saying is being self-centered a bad thing? Is self-centered is that bad?
No.
She's saying you must. Okay, exactly. She's saying being self-centered is good. A lot of times in English, like this word, this is a conversation I have a lot, actually. This word, selfish. Do you guys all understand the word selfish?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very it's very similar to self-centered. Did somebody say no?
I say yes.
Okay, so this word selfish, it tends to have a negative connotation in English. If you say selfish, it usually sounds like a bad thing. He is selfish. She is selfish. I don't want to be selfish. And it's very rare that it has a positive connotation. Do you guys think being self-centered is always bad? So we have 2 points of view. We have Servet, who's saying it's very a self-centered philosophy, but Manel is saying, yes, it's self-centered, but self-centered is a good thing because we need to take care of ourselves first. So this is interesting. What do you think about this, Igor?
I will comment firstly the first sentence. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. So I read this sentence in this way, that the main goal is to be happy in your life, yes, but you can be happy how you want to be happy. Someone want to help people, someone want to teach, for example, someone want to I don't know, to work all day, or someone want to learn all day. So happiness for people are different for each person in part. Mm-hmm. So if someone like to help other people, it's okay. But exist people that do not like to help other people.
Okay. All right.
And
true.
Sorry?
No, continue, please.
No. What you want to say?
Oh, I was going to ask, who do you agree with more? I mean, essentially, they are saying the same things. Both Manel and Servet are both saying, yes, it's self-centered. And Servet, correct me if I'm wrong, but is understanding being self-centered as kind of a negative aspect for his reasons. And Manel has reasons to support that being self-centered is a positive thing. So who would you agree with more, or do you have a different idea?
I think it's okay to be self-centered, because if you do not look at yourself, who will look at you? For example, you should love yourself firstly, and after that,
if you do not,
if you do not
look, if you don't look after, we say look after. Look after is different. If you don't look after yourself.
Yes, if you do not look after yourself, who will look after you, for example? It's okay, but of course you can be not so self-centered. It depends on each person in part. I agree with both parts because they are both right.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
on the fence.
Awesome.
I'm sitting
Okay.
on the fence.
On the fence. Yes. On the fence. Good. And this is another thing. There's no right or wrong. This is just your idea. So we're all right. Or we're all wrong. I don't know. Who
No,
knows?
we're all
But,
right. Yes, we're all
yes,
right.
we're all right. Yeah.
Depends
exactly.
from what point of view you look.
Exactly. Okay, good. So, Than, do you have an opinion on this saying or on anyone else's words?
Yes, I agree with first sentence.
What do you think? So,
yes, I think the meaning of the life is to be happy, because happy is just some small thing. I think example, smile or do some good thing, and if you're happy, I think everybody around you will happy. And yes, I think.
okay. So, who do you agree with more, Servet's point of view or Manel's point of view, or neither? Do you have your own idea?
I think I agree with Mano.
No. Okay. All right. All right. Good. Slim, you've mentioned, what if somebody wants to kill someone or themselves? Do you think that makes some people happy?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for that. There is somebody.
No.
They think that if we kill someone, and I can prove that. No, but I didn't want to make some example here. Maybe to not terrify the room or the lobby they have here. But I think I'm surely it's big problem. Somebody there is always somebody they want to kill others. I can just a little example. The worldwide the world war number one and two. There is a lot and a lot with the big L of killers. I'm sorry for that. This is I don't know. Sometimes we say one of the big problems of humanity. We cannot define the happiness of. It's not standard to be happy. It's psychotic. Yes, for sure. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you make a good point. And this is where we can continue the discussion. Maybe people have different definitions of happiness. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think that the self-centered is a character that we need. That people need if they want to be a leader. For example, a leader of a team or a leader of a company, but just do not over self-centered. Sometimes you have to like calm down, and you have to respect right? Respect other people and respect other people's opinion, so that you can balance. You can balance. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I understand. You're doing great. Keep going.
Yeah. So I think that stay the same, but respect other people also, to get a higher step in your life. If you have a goal and you want to get success, and you want to be a leader, something like that, you need self-centered, because to lead other people, but just do not over overconfident. I think so.
Yes. Good. What you're saying is you need to have self-centered qualities, maybe, or care about yourself, have a lot of confidence to be a leader, to give you the kind of ego that will create a leader. Yeah, and that's not always a bad thing, right? Are you saying this is not always bad?
Yeah, not always, but we have to have it.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. That was well said. Nicholas, welcome to the class. How are you? Nicholas, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hello, everyone. My microphone was mute.
Hello.
Where are you from?
I'm from France.
Awesome.
And,
Welcome. Thanks for being here in class with us. Have you been following?
I've been following for 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay. So we are talking.
We are talking about a quotation about happiness.
Yes, and the quotation is, "The purpose of life is to be happy."
Yes.
Do you agree with this?
I agree with it, and so far it's been difficult for me to really be happy because I'm getting through some issues as employment, but I think I think the more important is to be happy.
You think it's very important to be happy. Okay. All right. So you agree. So Servet, we have people contesting your view and saying that self-centeredness is not it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's good. What do you have to say to this?
I think there's a little line between like being good, self-centered, and it can turn into bad if you don't know the limits. Of course, we all need to be happy. Without being happy, it decreases our success in everything. It changes brain activity, stress decreases your success. But when you say like this sentence, it gives a focus on just your own happiness. It doesn't say about everybody else. And to be happy, I think the most important thing our desires don't end. It just, you get something, you want another something, then you think, if I get this, I'll be happy, then you want something else. It doesn't give you real happiness. To be happy, we need to share, we need to be in a happy society. To be in a happy society, we need to contribute to make the society happier. And not just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. No, it's good. Okay, thank you. So basically what you're saying is this quotation is very simple, and it puts the emphasis on just you as your one person's main goal. All right, good. Does anyone have any comments or questions about this? Okay, welcome to class, Sana. Do you go by Sana? Is this your name? Sana Smile or Sana Smile? I can never tell with these Google Plus names. Sana, is that your name?
Hi. Yes, it's Sana.
Cool. Hi, nice to meet you, Sana. Cool. Where are you from?
I'm from Morocco. I'm so happy to be with you here.
I'm happy you're here too. You're from Africa?
Yes, north of Africa.
Oh, in the north. Okay. I was gonna say Africa is pretty big, so where? Okay. Oh, you're from Morocco?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, thanks for being here. Welcome to class. Does anyone have any questions or any more comments that they would like to make about the last quotation before we move on?
No.
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 Give us something else, Kendy.
Uh,
Okay. All
I
right. So, huh?
I think self-centered people usually can be more happy, I guess, because self-centered it has like a connotation of being more selfish, and usually these people can be happy even they see you are unhappy because I am, they feel they are more successful and they make increases their like self-ego. So if you like, it can make you maybe at some point more successful or more happy in your inside, but it may like isolate you from the society. And if you are a leader, you work for yourself. Like we have leaders, they work for themselves and for their uh, like close relatives or something, but they don't work for their society. These are self-centered people. If they were more like uh, mm, not self-centered or more like they would, if they thought about more other people, they would create more better societies and they would be better. So if you look at this point, being self-centered make you maybe happier or some point, but it's not good for other people, maybe.
Okay. So, do you think all leaders only work for themselves and not for
Not
others?
all leaders. If the leader is self-centered, they may work just for themselves, or but
Okay. All right. This brings me to the next quotation that I think goes really nicely into this discussion, and I'll put it here. The needs of society determine its ethics. It's open to you. Is there anything you don't understand in this? Are there any words that we don't understand here? Do you guys know what ethics are or determine?
yes, determines like defines. No,
Yeah, okay, kind of like defines, sort of, in a way. Maybe what else? How else can you describe determines?
to be determined is kind of something different, and I think it has a different meaning here.
Yes, to be determined is something different, yeah. But the needs of the society determine the ethics of the society.
Is could be leading or lead.
Like leads to, okay, Manel says decides, yeah, maybe we can also say shapes. Yes, I think you understand the general meaning. Good. Okay, and what are ethics? Manel says morals.
Yeah, morals, values.
Okay, so who can put this quotation into their own words? Slim?
I don't like so much this quotation. I think the ethics doesn't not change with the society. We have always some ethics they have not to change. She said, moral and moral values. I think moral values they did not change. If we say cheating or killing, it's not good. I don't think that the society can be determined this. It's determined before. That's why I don't agree so much with this quotation. I'm sorry for that. That's why I would not to try to change it in my own word.
Okay, you don't have to be sorry. This is your opinion. No problem. So you don't agree with this. You think that morals and your values, ethics are also sort of different. They're very similar to your morals and values, but I guess that's the best way to put it. Yeah, but you're saying they never change. And no matter what society is like, it never changes.
Yes.
Ethics is also how you operate, not just what is important to you and your morals and your values, but also how you operate within a certain situation. Okay? Maybe you have certain morals and values, but you act a little bit differently. Okay? So there can be also a fine line between your morals and ethics. All right?
So I also don't agree because, for example, corruption. Some people say the salaries are not high enough, so people, oops, my headset, can get money, so they can they name bribery as a tips, so it changes the ethic in some point. So people think bribery can be like a tips, so it can be ethical. It doesn't matter if it's not something very big. But if you think in according to our morals or things, it doesn't change. It's not good because it creates injustice. It disrupts the justice system. But
Okay.
it's a need. People may think my salary is not enough, so I take it as a tip.
Right. So while this is saying the needs of society determine its ethics. So if somebody, for example, if somebody really needs money, then they may or may not be more likely to steal money or be corrupt. Do you agree with this?
No, just they name it differently then. If it changes ethics, they name it differently. It becomes not something bad, it becomes not corruption, it becomes like a tip. It becomes something usual if it changes the ethics. Because it changes how you operate it. The changes the connotation. This is not good in
Okay.
this statement.
All right. Okay. I see. I understand. Does anyone go ahead, Manel?
Well, I agree because I see it like they are talking about. Well, first, society is like a group of people living together, and for example, if this group of people agree on, for example, agree on the importance of having ethics in their society because they don't want to be treated in for example at work when how can I say this yeah they want the atmosphere at work to be fair, to be there are no corruption, no bribery, and no nothing. So they all agree on what they should have in their community and what they shouldn't have. And I think this is how they create their own laws because they will choose something which works great for all of them if they agree, of course. This is
Okay.
how I see it.
Okay, so that sounds like you kind of agree with the
Yes.
statement that, okay, so you do agree that the needs of the society determines its ethics. Okay. Who else? Does anyone else have something they would like to say? Carlos?
Yes. I think this is true, but in extreme situation. For instance,
In certain situations?
an extreme situation.
Oh, in extreme situations. Okay.
For instance, if a group of people has hungry, they don't have any food, they have to find this food, and they maybe are will do anything to find this food. They could become a thief or in order to get this resource.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Yeah. If a group of people is hungry, or if a group of people has hunger, yeah, then it can lead them to maybe change their ethics, right? Like you're saying basically they justify. They can
Yes.
justify their actions and say, well, you know what? I'm really hungry right now, so I think it's okay if I steal from this market because they don't lose much and I gain so much more, right?
Yes, and maybe if they don't have other opportunities to get this properly, to find a job or something like that, I think they do bad things. They will do bad things.
Okay. All right. All right. Good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Nicholas, what do you think?
Yes, I think it's difficult to live to live in a group of people. The ethics is not the same for everyone, so it's it's not easy to match all of them, all of the people in one group.
Okay. Can you can you repeat the last part of what you said?
It's difficult to match every people in a group because they don't have the same values or ethics.
It would be difficult for everyone to agree.
To agree, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Manel is saying if people change their ethics to bad ones, we can no longer call it ethics. That's a good point, Manel, but we can still call it ethics. It's just they're not maybe they're not ideal, and maybe you don't agree with those values. You can say they have bad ethics. It can be bad or good. So it's kind of like the way you operate within a situation. Like you can have business ethics. Something might not be illegal, but it's not good ethics to do it, right? Like people frown upon it, right? Okay, thank you, Nicholas, for sharing. And Manel, Sana, what do you think?
Well, I think that we still can see for people who have happiness. Is that what you're talking about? Happiness, right?
We're talking about now. We are talking about well, a lot of things, but basically the quotation was the needs of society determine its ethics. So basically, the needs of a group of people will determine its behavior, and in their mind, what they think is right, what they think is wrong, what they think is okay, what they think is not okay. For example, I can give you an example situation. Some people believe that if, let's take Walmart, for example. Walmart is a huge company, huge corporation, right? They have lots of money. They throw a lot of things away every month, every year. So maybe somebody is very hungry, so they go into Walmart and they steal some bread. This bread costs Walmart, I don't know, a few cents. Okay, nothing. Walmart doesn't lose money. Their business is not at risk. They probably don't even know that something was stolen. Maybe no one would buy that bread, and at the end of the month, they would have to throw the bread away. But for this person who's so hungry, okay, yes, stealing is bad, it's wrong, but they're very hungry. This company has more than enough. It's okay to steal from them because their need, as Carlos said, they're in a very extreme situation. And so maybe they believe that stealing is wrong, but in this situation, it's okay. Because what's so bad about that? So do you agree that the needs of a person or of society determines its ethics? Do you agree with this?
Well, I think in these situations that uh, uh, there's a lot of people who needs help. When people is really poor and hungry, it's difficult to, well, for him it's difficult to live normally. That what we say, that what we think as, but sometimes they found that it's really normal, and we see them that they are really they live a normal life, and they don't think about that, especially if they are Israelite people. Do you understand what I say?
I'm sort of. That can you keep going?
What?
Sana, so do you agree with this?
I didn't hear clearly. I think that the voice is just not clear for me. I didn't hear very well.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, so do you agree with this, that this can change people's minds, change people's ethics? You're saying some people need to be helped. Yeah? We had somebody in the class, they say, no, your morals never change. It doesn't matter what situation you are in. You will always think the same things and act the same way.
Yes.
No, because I have an example. After an earthquake, if suppose that all are destroyed, the buildings, there is no food, there is no water, people must be find these resources and they will destroy a mall or something in order to get this food or water. This change everything.
Okay. Thank you.
Teacher?
Yes.
I mean, at the same time with Carlos' example, we have also some people who steal like the dead people, for example, rings or money after an earthquake, and this is the opposite of what we are talking about. So it depends on the people, on the person himself, I think.
Okay.
Can I add something, please?
Sure.
To define myself. Oh, thank you. Okay, I think in the case of normal and standard way, if we are like no, there is no war, no problem like earthquake, no terrible disaster. I think we have. I'm sorry for that. I think we live in a standard way, but in the case or like he says that it's earthquake and movie for Nicola. I'm sorry for that, but I think we have some ethical. Uh, I'm sorry, Mr. Carlos says that he's robbing because he thinks that it's robbing. If he's
I think you cut out. You cut out. I'm sorry, Slim. We can't hear you anymore, but I think what you're talking about, and I think maybe Servet mentioned it earlier, is you call it by a different name, right? Was mentioned earlier. This was you don't call it robbery anymore. Maybe you call it survival. And if you kill someone because you are protecting yourself, you don't call it murder, you call it self-defense. So then you can make it fit your ethics. Okay, that's
it's not
a good point.
it's not I have some problem with connection. I'm sorry for that.
That's okay.
My sound cut. That's why we didn't use the same vocabulary. If we are always say no, it's not robbing, it's taking. Hello, big buddy.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. Tuan, what do you think about this? Tuan? Your microphone is on mute. I'm going to check your settings. Chuan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what do you think about this?
Um, sorry to say it that I lost my voice. So
Okay.
that and I prefer to hear other opinion.
Okay, you have no opinion on this.
Yeah, I have no idea about it.
Do you understand what we are talking about? Hi, Omar. Tuan, do you understand what we are talking about, though?
About moral.
About different ethics and behaviors in society?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's okay. We just have a few minutes left. All right, so we just have 3 minutes left. Is there someone that maybe hasn't spoken that would like to share an idea or a question?
Can I, teacher?
Sure.
I think as a conclusion from this class, I think that you cannot generalize one concept or one opinion, because after all we are more than 7 billion in the world, different culture, different tradition and all. So I think that's why we will never agree on everything, but we will agree on the basics, and we have a lot of exceptions, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what makes these classes so interesting.
Yes.
May I have one other point, please?
Sure.
Thank you, Omar. Actually, I think we have ethics fundamental, and there is always some exception. And for some disaster or something, it's always exception for the rules. I think that's it for me. It's all clear.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I guess everyone is agreeing that not everyone agrees, and everyone agrees that there are always exceptions. Yes. Okay, exactly. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you. This was great. This was fun. I hope you learned some things today. And I don't know. Any last questions or comments?
Can I say?
Sure.
You're beautiful.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, really, very beautiful.
Okay. Thank you. Really embarrassed. Thank you.
Thank you,
So are
Kendy.
you. So is everyone here. Everyone is so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining my class today. And a special thank you to everyone. Thanks, Omar. I can tell that everyone really makes an effort to be very respectful of everyone else from different countries, different religions, different backgrounds. And so that is so cool. I love having classes with you guys. Thanks again, and have a great day wherever you are. And I will see you guys next time. Good, Omar. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye.